Hello friends, today we are going to start with a new chapter, the living world. It is the first chapter of biology. It is one of the easiest chapter too. Okay, the first topic is going to be the living. What is living? The characteristics of living. It's going to be growth, reproduction, metabolism and consciousness. All the general topics going to be okay, what are growth? Increase in mass or increase in height, change in body characteristic features, or this is going to be in living. In non-living also growth takes place. How? Deposition of substances on mountains increase the height, right? So growth is a characteristic feature for both non-living and living. Reproduction has been classified into three categories in this chapter, that is unicellular multiplication, asexual and sexual. These two are common topics and which are going to be dealt with further in depth. This unicellular multiplication is going to be division of individual cells to give the future generation. Metabolism is the topic which are going to be dealt with to the further topics too. Sum total of chemical reactions occurring in our body, the whole biology is dealt with this metabolism activities. There are millions of metabolism activities takes place in our body. Consciousness, the sense of our environment and the sense of ourselves, that is self consciousness. This is the only characteristic feature of human beings, self consciousness. Photo period affects reproduction in sexual seasonal breeders, seasonal breeders. Okay, now we will enter into the next topic, that is diversity. Entering into the diversity, we should know these terms. These terms should be, we should be clear with these terms. Okay, what is biodiversity? The number and types of organisms present in earth. And what is nomenclature? The standardized naming of all the species all over the world. Okay, so different species having different names at different parts of the world, right? So all should be named and called with a specific name. This process is called nomenclature. Okay, what is identification? Description of organisms for giving their names within scientific mode. Okay, then scientific mind we should identify the organisms for the nomenclature process. Okay, what is classification? Grouping of anything into convenient categories based on easily observable characters. Okay, this is classification. Classification is used for taxonomical. Then what is ICBN? This nomenclature, the naming of the organisms were done by ICBN, International Code for Botanical Nomenclature, and ICZN, International Code for Zoological Nomenclature. What is ICBN? Can you guess? Yeah, of course, it's going to be International Code for Bacterial Nomenclature. Okay, children. Okay, then we will move on to the next topic. The next topic is binomial nomenclature. What is binomial nomenclature? Giving name to an organism with two components. What is bi? Obviously it's two, right? So giving name with two components. What are those two components? They are generic name. One is generic name and the other is specific epithet. Okay, who gave this binomial nomenclature? It is Carolus Linnaeus. Linnaeus only gave this binomial nomenclature. Okay, note this. This may be your NEET question or two. Okay, what is taxonomy? It is a branch of or study of biology which is based on characteristic of all living organisms. It is classification of organisms. So taxonomy is going to be the branch of biology. Okay, activity, the study which is based on the classification of organisms with specific characteristic features. These are the four basic processes of taxonomy. Basic processes of taxonomy. This may be all, note this children, may be important for your exams. So find out any one of the odd one out, like that. So four things are there: characterization, identification, classification, nomenclature. Four characteristic features of taxonomy, the basic processes. Okay, with this we are classifying uh, with taxonomic category and taxonomic hierarchy. Each taxonomic category, this each things gives based on two taxonomic activities, that is taxonomic category and taxonomic hierarchy. Each category is going to be the taxonomic category, and the whole thing is going to be the taxonomic hierarchy. Arrangement of taxonomic categories is going to be taxonomic hierarchy. What is taxonomic hierarchy? The arrangement: kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. It is in descending order, right? The biggest to the smallest. So this arrangement, descending order arrangement of taxonomic category is going to be taxonomic hierarchy. Okay, I have to give one example, right? Binomial nomenclature, Mangifera indica. uh, what is this scientific name? Mango. This scientific name is for mango, right? This is a common thing only. So what is the generic name? Mangifera. What is the species name? Specific epithet. This was given by Carolus Linnaeus. Okay, so just a funny statement to remember this taxonomic hierarchy. Kangaroo pass can order for grass seeds. Just a funny statement. Just remember this order, this category, this hierarchy in a perfect order, so that I have made this statement just for funny. Okay, kangaroo pass, the legs of kangaroo, can order for grass seeds. What kangaroo? K, kingdom, pass, phylum, can, class, order, for grass, for family, sorry, grass for genus, seeds, species. Okay, here one thing I have to say, phylum is for the kingdom of plants, sorry, animals. Division is for the kingdom of plants. Okay, these are the seven taxonomic categories. Okay, trinomial nomenclature. Trinomial nomenclature was given by Lamarck. Lamarck gave trinomial nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature was given by Carolus Linnaeus, but trinomial nomenclature was given by Lamarck. Okay, what is systematics? Study of relationship within diversities. That is, what are these relationship? Evolutionary relationship. The species related with the other species. The study of this relation is going to be systematics. Okay, we will we will see the deep depth of the taxonomic characteristic categories. First one is species. Individual organisms with fundamental similarity. Each individual organism found on earth, each individual organism is going to be the species. Fundamental. Each taxonomic category in depth we are going to see now. Species, individual organisms with fundamental similarities. Genus, group of related species. Group of related species. What is family? Group of related genus. Okay, for example, they are going to be vegetative and reproductive features. These features are taken for classification of family. For example, Solanum, Datura, Petunia, all are different genera. All together forms Solanaceae. Solanaceae. Okay. Now, for one small tablet column, I'm going to give Solanum, the genus name. The genus name Solanum, the specific epithet, the second name of the binomial nomenclature. What specific epithet? What is that? Solanum tuberosum. The common name is potato. Solanum tigrum McCoy and Solana melangena brinjal. Okay, and one more example I will give you. Canis. Canis is a genus name and the specific epithet familiaris, and the common name is dog. And Canis lupus. Canis lupus common name is wolf. Okay, and Canis arius. Okay, arius, the common name is jackal. Okay, children. Okay, and one more thing I want to say you, the subfamily and genus, between these the tribes are placed, just for an information only. And the next one is order, assemblage of families, assemblage of the next higher level. The higher level starts over here. These are going to be the lower levels, the higher level starts over here. Assemblage of families with few similar characters, for example, convolvulaceae, this is a family, and solanaceae is a family, and these two together form polymonias. This is an example for plants. And Felidae and Canidae, these are the family, and they together form carnivorous. Okay. Now the next higher level is class, includes related orders. That's it. Primata is an order, and Carnivora is an order. So these two together form Mammalia. Also, Aves is an example, right, for class. So next one, the next higher level is phylum, based on presence of notochord and hollow neural system. Higher categories of animals are classified, that is vertebrates. Vertebrates, on the basis of what vertebrates are classified into phylum in animal kingdom? It is presence of notochord and hollow neural system. Vertebrates are classified in phylum. This is for animals. What is division? Division, what I told in the previous page, that is classes with similar characters are assigned in plants. Okay, then the last thing, the highest one is kingdom: Animalia, Plantae, and Monera, Protista, Fungi. These are the 5 basic kingdoms, the 5 major kingdoms. Yeah.